The Awesome Show starring Drew Zoromski and Jake Woodward. Additional voice support by Emily Dallmann. Created and written by Drew Zoromski. Episode 1, welcome to Metroburg.
Have you ever heard of Max McNichols?
Hello!
Max, like most 13-year-old boys, loves adventure, robots, video games about adventures and robots, pirates, knights in shining armor, space fights, and dinosaurs. But what Max loves most is comic books, specifically superhero comic books.
Bug Boy, the Superfluous Slime Man, Dr. Weird, the Freaky Five, Steel Jaw, and Shocko Extreme. I have all 300 issues of each from 2008 to present, including issue 257 of Bug Boy, the one with the hidden hologram.
And although he loves these heroes in their respective comics,
Naturally.
This hero tops them all.
Titanium Man?
And his name is...
Rockfist? No, the Human Hyper Beam.
Captain Awesome.
Of course.
Max's whole room was full of Captain Awesome posters, banners, commemorative popcorn bowls from Captain Awesome the Face-Breaking Movie, collectible hats and mugs, and every action figure from the series. He even had one of Captain Awesome's signature catchphrases spelled out on the ceiling in glow-in-the-dark letters.
Keeping peace and justice, one face full of fist at a time.
As great as Captain Awesome is, Max could rarely find any issues of his comic books.
The guy at the local comic book store says the comics haven't even been selling as much since they made the Adventures of Captain Awesome cartoon show, so he's been forced to order them a lot less.
But that didn't matter to Max. Whenever the newest comic book was in, he was there, eyes wide with anticipation at what the story could hold. Max loves Captain Awesome so much that for his 13th birthday, which coincidentally is today, his parents got him an extra special gift.
What is it?
You'll have to wait to find out.
Oh.
Let's fast forward a little bit to, say, 6 o'clock. Ah, perfect. It appears that the McNichols family has just finished up dinner and is now moving on to the cake and presents. All right, Max, all 13 candles are lit and burning bright. Why don't you go ahead and blow them out before the wax melts, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and don't forget to make a wish.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
Max closed his eyes tighter and tighter, searching his mind for the perfect wish. After several seconds, it finally came to him.
I got it. I wish I could fight crime like Captain Awesome.
And with that, Max blew out all 13 candles. You didn't miss any this time. Looks like another year without a girlfriend for you, Max.
Dad!
Oh, hun, you know he's only joking.
I know, but girls are weird.
Alrighty, Max, you ready to open your present?
Oh, yes, I'll go get it.
Mom left the room only to return in seconds with a very, very large box wrapped in blue wrapping paper with a large red ribbon on the top.
Awesome!
Max ripped into the gift, revealing a large blue book. The book was so large that Max had to stand on his chair just to read the title. On the cover of the book, in bold red writing, were the words, Captain Awesome, the Amazing Special Edition.
No way! Thanks, Mom and Dad!
You're welcome, Max. We looked everywhere for your gift this year. I hope you enjoy it.
Dad, would you like to read it with me?
I'd love to, son, but I've been working all day and I'm beat. Maybe tomorrow. After all, it is the weekend.
Oh, okay. Mom?
Oh, dear, you know that's not really my thing.
I know. Okay, I'll be in my room.
Max then hoisted the book off the table and onto his shoulder. He made his way down the hall, up the stairs, and into the corner of his room. He put the book on his desk and stared at it in anticipation. Max could hardly wait. His imagination was bursting at its seams.
Man, I wonder what this one could be about. Maybe it's a compilation of the classic Captain Awesome. Or maybe it's the new Future Days of Past Tomorrows series.
He slowly opened the front cover. On the cover page in bold gold letters was the following. Dearest reader, you are holding a rare signed copy of the new Captain Awesome Super Rare Chronicles. If you intend to read this marvelous, high-octane, brain-bursting, stupefying, tremendous saga, then you must first recite the Captain Awesome Creed of Justice.
The Creed of Justice? I know that by heart. Evil, flee from my sight. Good shall prevail in this fight. The fist of freedom you will bite. Bell of justice ring day and night.
No sooner than when Max had said this, the book started to glow gold, and it shot up a golden beam of light. Max closed his eyes because of the brightness. He tried to shut the book, but it wouldn't budge. All of a sudden, the beam lifted Max up out of his seat and sucked him straight into the book. When Max finally opened his eyes, he found himself sitting on a park bench.
Whoa! How on earth did this happen? And where am I?
Max looked around at his surroundings. He was in a nice, congenial park filled with chirping birds, laughing children, barking dogs, and large trees, larger than any Max had ever seen.
Where on earth am I? It seems so familiar, yet foreign.
Max got up and started walking down one of the decorated stone paths.
Smooth granite stepping stones, fuchsia impatiens, fire red salvia, and an array of pink and white phlox. I may not know where I am, but these people sure know how to landscape.
Max soon reached the edge of the park and walked along the street on a large sidewalk.
These buildings are huge! I've never seen anything like them. Then again, I feel like I have.
Max soon arrived at a bank in the middle of the block. He looked up and read the sign that was on top of the entryway.
The Metroburg Upper South Side Bank? That's impossible!
It is?
Isn't it?
Well, kind of. You see, Metroburg was home to none other than...
Captain Awesome.
Max walked up to the top step outside the bank and sat down.
Wow, I'm in Metroburg, home to the hero of heroes, Captain Awesome. But how on earth did I get here? And how do I get back? Wait, what do I care? I'm in Metroburg. I can do whatever I want. I can go see the Hall of Heroics, the Justice Center, and maybe even City Hall. On second thought, maybe I'll just stick with the first two. Hold up. What about Mom and Dad? They're probably worried sick. They don't know where I am. What if they're scouring the city looking for me? What if they've called the police and the National Guard?
And then Max had an epiphany.
Wait a second. Captain Awesome will know what to do. I have to find him.
Max got up and walked inside the bank.
Surely someone here will know where he is. I mean, it's not like he has a secret identity or anything.
Max quickly made his way to the front desk of the busy bank. Just as he was about to talk to the old woman behind the desk, a large boom sounded from the front of the building.
Whoa! What was that?
The room erupted in mass hysteria. As the smoke cleared, a cackling laugh could be heard ringing through the bank. Max looked up. There was a massive hole in the large stone wall of the bank. A large white van was parked just inside the bank, and on top of the van was none other than the vile villain known as...
Tirehead.
Tirehead had always been a thorn in the side of the Metroburg community. He started out as a petty crook who robbed from ice cream parlors and gas stations, until he tried to pull off a bigger crime. One night, he tried to rob Don and Bobby's tire factory and warehouse, where he met up with Captain Awesome. The two fought, and Tirehead tripped and fell onto a tire construction assembly line. But when Captain Awesome found him on the other side, he found a man with the body of a man, but with the head of a giant Goodyear tire. Alrighty, everyone, on the ground or get run over. Wallets and expensive jewelry out, please. And do hurry, we have a schedule to keep. Jack, Bill, go collect from the citizens. I'm gonna make a withdrawal.
Oh, jeez, not this lughead. Out of all the villains to attack while I'm in Metroburg, it has to be this guy. Not only is he a bad dude, but he smells bad too.
Out of my way, kid. Max smelled a mix of burning rubber, hot sweat, and roadkill. He looked up and saw that the villain was standing right over him.
Whoa, you look shorter in the comics. And you definitely smell better. Dude, you reek!
What? Comics? Quiet, kid. I have work to do. And I'd like to get it done before. Before Tirehead could finish, another large boom sounded from the front of the van. 5 feet to the right of the hole that Tirehead had created was an equally large hole.
Incognitable injustice! Tirehead, you fiend. I believe that it's time that you taste the cold, hard, unyielding fist of justice!
It was Captain Awesome. He stood tall, poised in heroic fashion. He was clad in red, white, and blue, the colors of America.
And France.
As if.
Captain Awesome, for those of you who don't know, is a hero of curious origins. Though an early issue of his comic revealed that he dropped to Earth encased in an asteroid, not much other than that is known about the backstory of our heroic titan. I knew you'd try to ruin my day. Get 'em, boys! Tirehead's 2 goons dropped their bags of money and lunged at Captain Awesome. Max couldn't believe his eyes. He was actually witnessing one of his favorite heroes duking it out with the forces of evil.
This is incredible! He's even using his signature moves! The flying kneecap! The backwards umbrella slam! And the iron chin! That's gotta hurt! Wait, where's Tirehead?
Max looked to his left and to his right. He finally spotted Tirehead standing on top of the van, but this time he was holding a powerful laser cannon. Get out of my way, you fools! I can't get a clear shot!
No! I have to save Captain Awesome! Think, what can I do?
Max looked around the room and spotted a desk full of office supplies.
Perfect!
Max ran over to the desk and assessed the situation.
I've got a couple of thick rubber bands, some quick-drying glue, 3 number 2 pencils, and a paperweight in the shape of Captain Awesome's head. What can I do with these? I know!
Max quickly assembled all the pieces together, and not a minute too soon because Tirehead was just about to pull the trigger. Captain Awesome, I see that you subdued my goons, but the day is mine. Unfortunately for you, I have the upper hand. Say goodbye, Captain Awesome.
Not today, Tirehead!
Huh? Max released his slingshot, sending the paperweight straight into Tirehead's, well, head. Tirehead stood there stunned. He leaned to the left for a second, then to the right, and finally toppled backwards right off the van.
Nice shot!
Thanks, Captain Awesome.
Tirehead bounced off of his tire head, out the hole that Captain Awesome had made in the wall, down the stone steps, and into the open door of a parked police car. 2 somewhat surprised police officers exited the car and secured the doors. Thanks for the help, Cap. It's much appreciated.
No problem, fellow crime fighter. It appears justice has been served. Or should I say swerved? Isn't that right, Tirehead?
I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you and your new pesky sidekick. Mark my words, you haven't seen the last of me. And with that, the police car took off, lights flashing, and started towards the Metroburg jail.
New sidekick, eh? What's your name?
My name is Max, but...
Max Butt? Well, that's certainly a strange name.
No. It's just Max.
Just Max? Wow, that name reeks with justice!
Oh my gosh. No. Let's try this again. My name is Max.
I see. Well, Max, your bravery has inspired me. You see, for quite some time I've been in need of a new sidekick. I had one once, but, well, he decided that he would rather join the forces of evil. Enough of this blubbery emotional stuff. Max? Oh, nope. Max, would you like to be my sidekick?
Yeah! That would be awesome! But
You need a new name, right?
no,
Ultimate Lad? Omega Boy?
Hold on, Captain Awesome. I don't belong here. I don't even know how I got here.
You're not from around here, you say. Are you from Daletown? Dinkelberg? Our name is too stinking Longville?
No, I don't even think I'm from the same world as you. Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Today was my birthday, and I got a large comic book of yours as a gift from my parents. When I opened it and recited your creed of justice...
My creed of justice?
Yes, your creed of justice. Once I recited it, I was zapped into the park with the really big trees.
I see. I think I know what to do. To the Gadget Master, away!
And after taking the taxi several blocks, they arrived at...
Goldstein's Electronic Emporium? How is this the answer to what's going on?
Max, my young ward. There is so much for you to learn. There's the lesson of not judging a book by its cover, for one. For instance, would you believe a massive hunk like me would have a soft spot for the movie Lassie? Not that I do or anything.
The two entered the building. The inside looked like a warehouse filled with electronic junk. Old computer monitors, piles of wires and buttons, discarded motherboards, broken televisions, and other rundown pieces of technology littered the floor.
Whoa, where are we? What's with all this junk?
This just isn't any junk. This is useful junk. Junk that can be recycled to make hundreds of gizmos and doohickeys. Our first order of business is to find the customer service door. It may be hidden with some secret camouflage. Ooh! Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, you mean the big door that says customer service?
Oh, yes, that's it!
Captain Awesome walked over to the wall next to the door and opened a small keypad.
Beep, boop, beep, and boop.
The door opened. Cap and Max walked inside. Max looked around the room. It was a small, dark room with a desk, a machine that looked to Max like an arcade game, a lamp, and a few cheap paintings on the walls. In the chair behind the desk slept an old, small, bearded man in glasses and a dress shirt.
Ah, the Gadget Master, ever watchful and ever alert. This fearless guardian keeps, guard over the Ever Portal, that one machine over there, the device that may be your ticket home. Hail, Gadget Master! I said hail! Hello! Well, we might have to operate this thing ourselves. I'll just go over to the mystical control panel of destiny.
As he reached for the control panel, a battle axe soared through the air and wedged itself in the wall, right between Captain Awesome and the mystic, control thing.
Who dares disturb my slumber? Who dares intrude my sacred hall? Who dares enter the room without wiping their feet on the mat?
Where the old man once sat was now a giant, clad in metal armor and bearing weapons of war.
Sorry?
Yeah, sorry. Mr. Gadget Master, sir? I'm Max, and this is...
I know who he is, you nincompoop. We're in the Superhero Club of Justice together.
We are? I don't remember anyone as terrifying as you in the Superhero Club of Justice.
What? You don't? Oh, wait 1 second.
The giant reached under the desk and pulled up a small box with a big red button on the top and a big glowing green light on the side. He pressed the button and the light went out. Slowly the giant disappeared into thin air, and where the giant used to be was the old man.
Sorry about that, Sonny. State-of-the-art defense system I just came up with a couple months ago. It casts an illusion to trick any trespassers.
An illusion? So you're telling me there's no giant?
That's right.
That's right. I knew that. Well, my friend Max here, is my new sidekick, but I fear that he may be one of those interdimensional heroes. He seems to have never seen superheroes before.
I see. How'd you get here, Sonny?
I don't know. I was in my room opening my new Captain Awesome comic book, and then boom! I was warped here.
All right, I see. You must be from the 19th dimension.
But how do I get home? Back to my family. They must be worried sick about me.
Now this is where I can help. You must have a portal in your world. You see this machine here?
Yeah, the arcade machine?
This is no mere gaming system, son. This is the doorway to different dimensions.
The Gadget Master got up, walked over to the machine, and typed something into the mystical control panel, thing.
See, this is your dimension right here. And with the push of this button, you'll be zapped back to where you came from.
Okay, but will I ever be able to return to Metroburg?
Of course you will, Sonny.
Well, I'll make it back as fast as I can, but how will I find you again?
Here, take this.
A watch?
Not just any watch. This watch has many functions. It is a communicator that will allow you to contact me and Captain Awesome at any time and in any dimension.
Oh, and this button will contact the closest pizza restaurant. You should never fight crime on an empty stomach.
Whoa, they don't call you the Gadget Master for nothing.
I dabble. But you come back anytime you need some new gadgets for your crime fighting, you hear?
Yes, sir. Well, until next time.
Well, I guess this is it. I'm gonna miss you, little buddy. We've been through so much together.
Cap, we just met today.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be back before you know it.
And with that, Max stepped up to the portal, waved goodbye to his newfound friends, and walked on through. Instantly, Max was standing in his room.
Oh boy, I can't wait to tell my parents where I've been.
And that's exactly what he did.